Hello, I'm Catherine of gamercast.net and I'm going to do a video unboxing of the very awesome Alan Wake. There we go. Alan Wake's been in development for well over 5 years. It first was pinned down as a launch title for the Xbox 360 and it is now 2010 and the game's finally come out. I was afraid that it would never of course come out. I would have preferred to get a PC version, mainly because one, it'd have live achievements anyway, and two, it is a PC game if you ask me, because of course it's made by Remedy, who brought us Max Payne 1 and 2, which are two of my favourite games. I have many other favourite games of course, but I really do enjoy I really do like the Max Payne series, and with this being Remedy's newest game, I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. Happy I'm recording this on Thursday, the game comes out tomorrow, so I'm happy that it came a day early so I get to play it all tonight and play lots of it Friday as well. Okay, so limited collector's edition. This is, I don't think this is exclusive to Europe. Actually, it might be exclusive to Europe. So, as you can see, it's got a nice cover. I'm not sure what the retail box looks like itself. You got, it's only a 15. It's crazy. So, side looks nice. The back, it's got it's got spot UV printing on the screenshots, as you may be able to see. It's got a different printing style, in other words, to this part, which is kind of more matte than this, which is glossy. Gives details of all the information on the back there. You can see? Yeah. So, I wasn't entirely sure on what the actual contents were before I bought it, but the second I said collector's edition of Alan Wake, something to do with a book, I was like, yeah, I'm buying it. So, sleeve slides off. Sleeve, nothing on the inside. It's just totally blank. And you got this nice kind of look to it. So it's meant to look like a book. Might have been nice if they put more of a line through this, like a hardback book. I can't think of the actual kind of wording for it. But it's got on the spine the title of the game. You've got a little Alan Wake on the back as well, which is quite cute. And then you've got this faux kind of book look, which from far away actually looks quite bookish. But when you get up to it and touch it, it is not really a book. I'm just focusing on. Sorry about that. Okay, so open it up. It looks like a book. It's actually magnetized. I first thought that it wasn't, as you can see that little judder there. So it is magnetized, which is good because it means at least it will stay together. So then you open that and then, oh look, it's a fake book. Of course it is though. So inside here you've got all the bits and bobs that come in the collector's edition, which is quite nicely presented if you ask me. I'm not sure what order they actually came in because I've taken them out. But then they slide out. Also make sure to note the little Alan Wake signature here, which is actually kind of cute. Of course it's not hand signed, it's printed, but it's always nice. So you'll notice, right, with most of the things, so there's the theme of the logo. So you got the logo on the front. You got it again here on the inside of the book, as well as the back and the front of the book. You got the same look to the game. So this is the actual game in here. So it's quite, I'd say kind of bland in a way. It's like a DVD box. I wasn't sure if the game was inside this bit, but then when I opened up the other bits and bobs, I knew it had to be in here. So in here you've got the game in a kind of cheapy DVD case. I don't like that so much. Then your instruction book, and you also have hidden behind here a code for the DLC with scratchiness. So this is for the DLC that will come out in the summer, and you get it for free pretty much, which I think is awesome that they've decided to do that, and for every person that purchases the game really. It's just like, well, Heavy Rain in a way, but of course you have to buy the special edition to get the DLC in it for free. But I like it when you get the first batch of DLC for free, because it feels like they're not just going to get more money out of you, they're trying to get you back into the game. Anyway, so then we've got this bit, which is book-like again, Alan Wake. Nothing on the back other than a code. And this is your bonus material. I'll just turn that around. No, I won't. No, I will. No, I won't. I don't want to hurt it. Okay, so you got the soundtrack, which is lovingly, I'm going to say lovingly, that's the wrong word, on an actual CD. So they haven't put it on the bonus disc, which is an Xbox disc, or they haven't put it on DVD, they've given you an actual CD, which means of course you can put this on your computer and then put it on whatever the hell you want to put it on, so like MP3 player or something like that, which is lovely because if it's got all the music from the game, that's epic because it's got a great score to it. And then you've got your bonus disc here, which has a few bits and bobs on it. I have written down notes because there's no way in hell that I'd remember exactly what was on it. I should have opened my notes beforehand. You'll also notice there's a Ika Billy. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Slash Alan Wake in the background here with his gun, and there's a tree. I take these out, but the casing for the discs are quite stiff, and of course if you don't push on it and make sure you get as less stress on the disc as possible, you could crack the disc, or at least crack slightly where the data is not, but I don't want to chance that. Okay, so on this bonus disc you get an introduction, which is an introductory kind of video to Alan Wake. I haven't watched it yet in case there's any spoilers in it, so I'm not sure what I want to do with that. You've then got documentaries on it, which include a story of Remedy, which I'm looking forward to because I think Remedy are an awesome company, mainly because of Sammy Jarvi, but they're cool. Then you've got a making of Alan Wake and making of the thriller, so of course they're looking into making a thriller. Then you've got galleries on here, on the bonus disc, which has cinematics, screenshots and concept, characters, and that's all that in there. By concept, concept art and conceptual images, which are pretty much the same thing anyway. Then you've also got trailers on there, which is awesome because it's got all the trailers since 2005 on there, so pretty much since it got announced. So you've got 5 years worth of trailers, which I think is about maybe 8 trailers or something like that. Then you've got a marketplace option, which has you get the ability to unlock Game Pictures, an Elderwood theme, and a Bright Falls theme, which is quite cool. I'm wondering if, because it's just a case of pressing A to unlock, that means you can use it on multiple accounts, which might be the case. So if you have a friend who'd love the Bright Falls theme, you can always do that to them. And also, I bought my copy off Game, and they sent me an email with 3 codes in it. One for a female t-shirt, a male t-shirt, this is Avatar of course, which I think says I'm awake or something like that on it. But I also got a code for the Bright Falls theme, which you get on here, so you might have an extra code from doing that. Of course you'll have an extra code as well, depending on if you're male or female, because you're not going to use both codes, so you can always give that to a friend as well. So as well as the marketplace, the last thing that's on this disc is a developer commentary, which, okay, firstly I saw that, I thought, okay, so there might be some kind of video of the game and there'd be a developer commentary over the top. But no, it's more awesome than that. You go onto that page and you have the choice to install it. So what it does, it can put a developer commentary over the actual game while you play it, which I thought, wow, that is amazing, or at least it is to me really, because then you can play through the game and hopefully they're being truthful with their commentary, and you'll see points and they'll point out things and be like, oh, you know, this could have been better here, or this bit's really cool, blah 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 blah. So I thought that'd be really nice, because of course you get that on DVDs, but you don't ever get that in games. It might have taken them a while to implement that maybe, and I'm hoping there's an option maybe in the game to turn it on and off, because I've installed it, but I don't really want the commentary first time around and when I play it. I'll want that of course second time around, so it's like when you watch a film, you won't have a developer commentary on the first time, you have it on the second time when you watch it through. Anyway, I need to breathe. So you've got those 2 so far, which are all the discs with the content on them. And then you have the Alan Wake files, which is quite nice because it looks like a book. Well, it is a book. So it's got a sleeve on it with quotes from various made-up sources, which I think is quite nice. It's actually got a barcode on it, but it isn't actually a real barcode because there's an X in there. And barcodes don't have X's as far as I'm aware. It's Roundabout Press apparently. I'm not sure if they made that up or if that was maybe the publishing company that Alan Wake works for or has his work published by. So if you take off the sleeve, it's a nice little book. There's a theme of black throughout if you notice. So there's the book without the sleeve on.